Hi guys! Wow, I can't believe it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks since last video uploaded, which means it's been about 3.5 weeks since I last actually recorded anything. Anyway, I'm here, hello, with a review video, but it's not a Happy Meal or anything. It's a local thing, because we went shopping yesterday, which we do. What even day are we? Actually, we're Tuesday. We normally go on Monday, but we went shopping yesterday. Last week we was on holiday in Scotland, as it was our wedding anniversary last Tuesday. So myself and third man went to Scotland on our own. Taylor went to mum's for a week, and then obviously we come home on Saturday, and then we had a few lazy days, and then we went shopping yesterday. And like we do when we go shopping, we went to the Aldi. We go to the Aldi for milk, coffee, odd bits of fruit and other stuff. And while we were there, I noticed in the special buy section this little baby. I was like, well, I've no idea whether it's going to be any good or not, but for 20 quid, I'm going to buy it. So I picked it up. Third man were wandering around with Taylor, just getting all sorts of stuff. Oh no, sorry, Taylor was in the car. Third man were wandering around. It were when we were in Asda. I was looking at somebody else when they were wandering around looking at other stuff. But anyway, yeah, so he's wandering around looking for whatever we needed, or whatever else he thought we needed, and I'm oogling over the craft stuff, because they've got a crafty week on again, which they do about once a year. And I spotted this, and I was like, right, so I picked it up, wandered over, dumped it in trolley. I'm like, I'll get money back for this later. Most of the time that's what I do anyway. Gets to checkout, puts it through. Asked him if he wanted money cash, or did he want me to transfer it, and he's like, oh, it's right, stuff it, leave it, I'll pay for it, happy anniversary. So I got this as an extra anniversary present, yay. And oh my god guys, it's amazing. It is freaking amazing. So I actually was that excited, and we got home, put the shopping away and everything, and then I thought, I'm not doing anything, I'll go and play and see what it's like. So I come upstairs. Within about 20 minutes of being home, I come up here, set it up, started using it, and I was like, oh, I need to do a video. I need to drop everything. I wasn't doing anything anyway. I need to do a video. So I did. And then I didn't think to check. My phone actually died. But I was at the end of the video anyway, so I thought, right, never mind. It'll be fine. It weren't. The video didn't save. Gutted. I thought my phone had died after I'd stopped recording, but it didn't. So, anyway, it didn't record, and then I got called away to do other things, and then I didn't get a chance to video, and then I've been really, really busy today, and it's like 12 minutes past 6 at night time, but it's really nice outside, nice and sunny and everything, and the lighting's still right, so I'm here. But oh my god, it is awesome, and I just had to tell everybody about it. I've been in all crafting groups, all junk journal groups, raving about it. So I thought I'd show you guys, and this, I'll turn this into a practical review as well. I'll show you it in action. So this is it. It's only dinky. It is only a dinky little thing. Comes with a warranty to fill in and a little book on how to use it. Pretty straightforward. Awesome. And it really is easy to use. But like I said, it is tiny. I was not expecting it to be this small. I knew it was going to be small, but I wasn't expecting that bit to be so small. I thought it was going to be a bit wider, but this is perfect. Absolutely perfect for doing tags with. And as you can see, it is knocking everything off. It's so tiny, you can sit on the desk as well whilst you're crafting. You know, it's not got a proper handle on, it's just got that at the top you can grip, but it's a good thing. Quite decent grip. The handle's not bad for turning. Obviously you can have it that way or that way. I'm right-handed, so I do it that way. It's got little suckers on the bottom for feet, so any of us using glass mats, perfect to just stick. Actually, it's not, you have to wet it to stick it on this one, but it did stick to the board I was using before. But it'll take some moving anyway without sticking it down, but you could do if you wanted to. But yeah, and it comes with a little embossing pouch, which is so cute. It's got a bird on it and some flowers. And it comes with the cutting plates, which I have used, so obviously they're marked already. It comes with an A plate, which is a thick one, and then it comes with two thin plates that have got B on. So when you die cutting, your B plate is your bottom, then you put your paper on, then you put your dies on, and then you put your A plate over it and roll it through. When you're embossing, you use your B plates. So you use that one, obviously put your paper in your embossing folder, put that one over the top, roll it through. So fairly cool. And then it comes with these cute little dies, little flower dies. And like I said, I already used them. They come in a separate little packet, but I've put them in with the folders and stuff. In between the plates was this flimsy, shiny, glossy paper, which I had to have a play with. First off, I embossed it. Oh, and it come up awesome. Look how that come out. Absolutely gorgeous. It's upside down. Even better if you get it the right way around. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's only on thin paper. And then I used it, the dies on it, and they come out, oh, like hot butter through knife. It just so smooth to get it through. Absolutely amazing. And then I thought, right, well, let's put it to the test properly, and I'll use one of my own dies from do you know what? I can't even remember where it come from. Amazon probably. Obviously you need to make sure your dies are big enough to put on these, because they are only thin plates. Not thin that way, but width wise. But I found this one. Quite an intricate one as well, and normally I struggle with I've got a Sizzix Big Shot, and sometimes, I don't know why, probably because it's quite hard to crank is that one. You can't always get these little bits cut out properly. And this is cardstock, just normal scrapbooking paper cardstock, like you're getting them 12x12 packs. That's what this is, it's this side of it. And it went through it absolutely no problems whatsoever. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow. But like I said, your plates get marked just like the others do. But it's so easy to use. And then I threw them in here and then I didn't lose them. And then I lost them. They're so tiny though. Right there. Ah, come out. Where's that even gone? Right, so then ones come out of the paper that came with the plates. Where's it? Oh, there it is. And then I used my own. So like these are a really thin, flimsy paper. And then out of the same cardstock, I used some tag shape dies that I had, and I cut these out. And then I embossed over the top. And they're awesome. Absolutely awesome, and it was so easy to do. Even with the thicker cardstock. With the thicker cardstock, I find I really, really struggle with the Sizzix. And I was struggling so bad when I hurt my shoulder, but I think this would have been fine. I really do. The only downside is because the plates are only so thin, you've got to cut your paper down first. Paper or cardstock down first. So I'm going to do a little demonstration for you. I will actually use, excuse me, I'll use the dies that they provide. I'll have to cut this paper down first. I forgot what I measured it at. I think it's 4 inches across. No, sorry, right, so it's 3 inches across by 6.5. So I think I did mine at like 2 and a bit, and then yeah. Excuse me, guys. So let's use this. I'm not very organised. It's late at night and I am absolutely exhausted. Well, it's not late at night, but for me this time of night's late. By now I'm normally winding down and not thinking about anything other than just chilling out. So let's do around 2 3/4 because we don't need a lot. That'll do. Yeah, lengthwise is fine anyway. In fact, I'll cut. No, I won't. I will get my dies. Right, this. Oh my gosh. This is just a basket. It's actually like a letter paper, a letter thing holder that I've just used to put all my Sizzix stuff in. That's about stencils and embossing. I love Aldi stuff. This has been an Aldi craft mat. So crafty. That seems to be their it appears as though that's their like craft brand. And this was an A5 cutting mat, and I chopped it into, no, an A4, sorry, not A5, and I cut it in half into an A5, into 2 A5 pieces and rounded the edges off, and I used them as cutting plates in the big shop because they're self-healing mats. So but yeah, and then I got a magnetic one for Christmas off my mum. There's some bits in there, an embossing pouch. These are my other embossing ones, but they're too big to go in this little one, which is a shame really. But now, I checked yesterday, and a good 90% of the dies that I have will go through here, which is awesome. So I'm going to stick a few on. I might as well. So you put your paper on, or cardstock, and like I said, this is 12 by 12 scrapbooking cardstock. So it's quite thick, and I struggle sometimes getting this through the Sizzix on the plates. Where's that die gone? Where are you hiding? There it is. Crafty little thing. There we go, and then that's too big. Let's try and find a simple one that's not going to involve a load of fiddling afterwards. It's a bit big. It would go on, but it's a bit big to go on with them. Oh, I know. Let's do some more tag shapes. I need some anyway. I need some tiny tags for Tracie's challenge. The tiny ephemera challenge or something, I think it is. I can't remember. So, okay. So, oh, for goodness sake, I'm all fingers and thumbs. Right, so that goes on there. That goes on there. Might as well not waste the paper. Actually, if I put that one there, I can get something else. Oh, actually, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I have. I don't think I've got anything small enough to put in there, but I have, because in here I have. Oh, there you go. A little heart with some. I think they're supposed to be swans, to be honest. I've got this stuff from all over the place. Like these came in a bundle from the car boot sale that my sister-in-law were doing. I've got my die cuts from all over, the dies from all over the place, mainly Amazon and all over the place. Mainly Amazon, I got quite a few of them as Christmas presents. So let's make the most of the space we've got. So you put your B plate down first, put your paper on, cardstock, whatever, put your die cuts, face die down, and then put your A plate on top. Like so. And then drop everything, which I did several times yesterday. Let me move this forward. I don't have this problem with the Big Shot because I got a magnetic plate. So I don't know whether I can get one this small or not for this, but it'd be ideal if I could. Although I think you can just use washi tape or masking tape to tape them down, to be honest. It'll cut through. Right, it's not perfect, but there's a gap enough. Oh my gosh. Stay in place. They don't need to be perfectly lined up or anything, as long as there's a space between them. Right. On. Right, quick, shove it in. And then turn. And yes, it's stiff, a bit like the Sizzix, but I'm cranking this one-handed to make sure they don't slide. It's in now. We're through. Yep, right, we're through. Okay, the dies have fallen out, but done. That easy. So there's the flower pieces. The other one is hiding over here. There it is. It fell out. So that's them three, which came with it. One tag. Another tag. Oops. And then this one, which is cute. Look. And then you've got the little heart as well, which I'm going to need a pokey tool or a pencil to push that through. And there you have it. So that's using the dies that came with them and any other. Basically, it does not matter about brand. I have no idea what brand these are. They were given to me. But yeah, these are Aldi brand, I assume, because, well, I don't even think they are Aldi brand with whatever, but they came in the Aldi pack, so no idea what brand any of them are. And they've done the same thing, so as long as they're small enough to go in, you'll be fine. But it was so easy to do. And now I will show you about the embossing, which is even easier. I'm glad this has a really pretty design on, actually, because I haven't got an embossing folder that's this shape, this size. They're all bigger, so the only thing is, though, when I first did it, I did it that way around because that's how they normally go, but it's upside down that way around. So let's stick them in there. I'm not really bothered about which way around they are for this one. I'm not sticking the tiny ones in. Just put them in. on one B plate. What's done with the other one? There it is. The other B plate. I love the fact they're lettered. You'll not get them mixed up anyway because the A one is really thick. Pop it in and just absolutely no effort whatsoever. None at all. And look at that. Just wow. Absolutely amazing. No effort whatsoever. Just straight through. And this is cardstock. Like I said, 12 by 12 scrapbooking cardstock. And it just went through it like butter. Like a hot knife through butter. No problem. Also, what I like about this is, unlike the Sizzix, sometimes when you're embossing with Sizzix, it cuts through. Especially on cardstock, it tends to cut through. Look, you can even do it one-handed anyway if it sticks. Absolutely no effort whatsoever. Perfect every time. Look at that. Just awesome. I love it. So yeah, go and get one, guys. Go and get one. If you haven't got one in your local, I'm in the UK by the way, and it seems from what was said in the groups that it only seems to be the UK shops at the moment that have them. But if you're in the UK and your local shop doesn't have them, Aldi have a website, and you can go to the website and purchase online for the same price as in the shop, except there is a £2.95 postage, standard postage charge. For orders any orders under £20 is a £2.95 standard postage charge. £3.95 if you want a designated day posting, or any orders over £20 it's free delivery, but only in the UK. I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you want one and you can't get to your local shop, or you don't have a shop local to you and you have to travel or whatever to get to one, go online and buy one. They're awesome. There was something else I was going to say and I've just completely forgot what it were. Whatever it is just completely gone. But anyway, yeah, that's that. Okay, and I was quite happy that the videoing went wrong yesterday, because I was that frustrated. I'm like, right, well, I'm not doing it again because it were too late once I realised that the video hadn't saved. But anyway, I ended up in the meantime, should I say, I ended up going back to the Aldi and I bought another one. So I now have two. My way of thinking, not that I needed to try and convince myself anyway, one, I've got a spare because it is awesome. And it sits there on the desk, which is even better than having the big shot because it's massive. But yeah, it just sits there nicely on the desk so I can have it with me. And like I said, perfect. Absolutely. And I don't have any, which is typical. Absolutely. What do I do? Absolutely perfect for doing tags. It is the perfect tag size. So, nice. Or even maybe small. Well, at least that big, or cut into squares or whatever journaling cards. Like I said, it will use any die like these. Like I said, these are all, I've no idea what brand they are because you can get them in different ones. Sizzix do one of them, and I've seen a cheaper one somewhere else. I've no idea what brand they are. I got these as a Christmas present. These come, like I said, from my sister-in-law, who got a bundle of craft stuff from someone. They had no brand on, so I've no idea, but as long as you've got a die that'll fit these plates, it'll cut. If you have an embossing folder this big or smaller, that will work. Like I said, I don't have one actually, but I have one which would do, and that is this one. That's what I was going to do actually. I was going to try this one. I got this in a card making magazine just before Christmas, because it's a Christmassy themed one, like a, what is it, it's the Scandinavian or something. Oh my gosh, what were I saying about not having any tags to hand? I've got a full bundle of them here. But yeah, look, this is a standard tag. I don't have any that I haven't played with. But you will have seen me using these in other videos. There was originally like a turquoisey colour. And the shop bought. I just use it as a template and cut. But yeah, so this is actually the perfect, it just fits in, so it's the perfect tag size. Now I need, what do I need? I need a piece of paper. I've just used all my scraps. That's what I was going to use them for. And I haven't got any paper to hand. I've got to have something somewhere. This'll do. This is thick cardstock. This is a piece of a box that I was going to use as a spine on something. So let's try it with that. Let's do it that way, because that's the hard side. So, not hard side, but the cutting side, should I say. So we need B plates, don't we, for embossing. A and B for cutting, B and B for embossing. Now this is going to be interesting because this is definitely thicker. Oh my gosh, look at that. But once again, absolutely no effort at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Absolutely perfect, and it's not cut through. Like I said, with the big shot, sometimes when you're embossing, it cuts through. Oh my word, that is amazing. That is just, and I did get it the wrong way around, but it, you know, you learn from your mistakes. But that is just absolutely amazing. Oh. Look how raised it is. It feels like braille, you know, when you're running your finger over braille. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, I really need some tiny little embossing folders now, because I'm going to have so much fun with this. I really am. Like, really. Wow. Oh, but yeah, I got two. That's what I was saying. I got two. Because I figured, well, I was going to buy it anyway, but then man ended up paying for it. So that saved me some money. But I was going to buy it anyway, so I figured, at that price, I'm going to go and get another one. And put it away so I have a spare. But not only that, with it only being a dinky little one, and very easy, very easy to use, I was in conversation with Shell from Shell's Cards Colouring and Crafts, or Shell CCC, or CC, as I refer to her as on here. And she were as bad as me, trying to convince me it were a really good idea to get another one. And she's like, yeah, but when, like Peppa Pig's Little Human, which is our eldest granddaughter, well, like when Peppa Pig's Little Human's older, a bit older, you know, she's coming up to that age where she's going to want to start playing with Nana's crafting stuff, and instead of ruining Nana's special one, she can have one of her own. And I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. So it had to be done. So like I said, I went back and I bought another one. Not only that, As I were telling Mum, well, you know, I'm going to have 2 craft rooms soon because I'm relocating from up here downstairs, but I'm undecided whether to leave the desk here in the bedroom or take that downstairs as well. Because I do like being up here in the bedroom to film. But then again, I haven't been able to film downstairs yet because my room's not sorted at all. So I'd have to wait till that's done. Up and running as a craft room and do a test video to see what it's like lighting wise, sound wise and everything. See, I like coming up here because at the moment Thirdman and Taylor are downstairs, so I've no distractions. But we'll see. So my excuse were, well, I'll need one upstairs and one downstairs. But I got 2 and I'm so glad I did, because this is just going to literally live just off there somewhere. I'll find somewhere on the desk for it to stay permanently. But whilst I was there, I picked up some more stuff. Besides secondary die cutter, I picked up some more stuff. I got some napkins because sometimes it's hard to find decorated ones and they were just so pretty. There is 13 there and I just think they're really cute, and they were like 99p because it's Easter, or coming up to Easter, so they've got all the fancy stuff out. But then in the craft section with the die cut, I got these. Well, they had plenty of other stuff there as well, but I already had it, or I had no need for it. But I got this. These are also on the website. Stop falling. But yeah, so I've got a craft knife set. So I've got one of these and a scalpel, which I actually already have a scalpel, because I asked Thirdman to get me a craft knife. I wanted one of these and he said no, because they're dangerous. I don't like the way that they could just snap off at any second, and me being me would be in danger of snapping, like breaking my finger at the same time. So he got me an actual scalpel with blades. Well, with blade, but with extras, and it's awesome. I didn't know my nail file were in there. It is awesome, but I thought, you know what, I'm getting another one. So, and it's got blades with it. I think there's 3. Oh no, 4. Right, so you get a scalpel, craft knife, and 4 replacement blades. £2.99, guys. £2.99. Grab one of them at 20 quid. Grab one of them at £2.99. You've got your 20 quid. Your order's over 20 quid then. Free postage. You know. Why waste your petrol going to a shop when you can order online? So we got that. And I am not a huge fan of rotary blades, I must admit. But I thought, you know what, it's about time I started learning to use it, use one. I think it's because I've always been a bit frightened of rolling it and missing. And I do have one. I actually do have one. Where have I put it? Okay, I thought it were in there, but it's not, so I must have moved it. It's probably in with my sewing stuff then. But yeah, I do actually have one somewhere, but I thought I'll get this one because it's got a blade with it. They had this one and they did have another one exactly the same, but with a smaller, like a slightly smaller blade on and a spare one. But I thought we'll get this one. So yeah, but then again, so that were only £2.99. So I got that, and then this. It were like, whoa, I'm having one. This is brilliant for the die cut, and I have one. I have a Sizzix one. I got it for Christmas, and it's just the brush and the sponge, the foam sponge pad thing, and it costs 7 quid. Free postage. It were on Amazon Prime as well, and it costs 7 quid. This is £6.99 for the exact same thing, and you get a pokey tool, and I kid you not, this made me howl with laughter in the shop. This is an awl, A-W-L, an awl, owl. Oh my gosh, a crafting or beading, crafting, whatever, awl. But this, we all in the crafting world, even in the beading, we refer to it as a pokey tool. And I kid you not, look at the back of the box. Pokey tool. It is an actual official phrase of like name Pokey Tool. I thought that were hilarious. I just cracked up in the shop. I were absolutely howling with laughter. Mum's like, what are you laughing at? I said, it actually says Pokey Tool. We all refer to it as a Pokey Tool, and everyone's like, wow, what's one of them? They know what it is, but yeah, so there you go, guys. We can officially name them Pokey Tools. But anyway, it's got the brush, the sponge foam pad thing, which is exactly the same size as the one that I've already got, the Sizzix one. It's got a well, a scraper. But yeah, so cleaning your plates off. Your Pokey Tool, a pair of scissors and some tweezers for $6.99. So basically you get all these extras for the same price as this Sizzix one. And it does the exact same thing. And like I said, it tells you there on the back anyway what you get. You get your Pokey Tool, brush tool and foam pad, a scraper, a tweezers and some scissors. But yeah, so I thought, well, I've already got one, but if I'm going to get another one for grandbabies to play with, I need another one, so I've got all this now. But yeah, so I cannot believe we called that a Pokey Tool. That is awesome. I'm actually going to Google, like not Google, but like on Amazon and whatever, I'm going to actually put in Pokey Tool and see if it comes up. That is just wicked. It really, really, really made me laugh. It's double-sided as well. See, I have one of these. Mine's a beading oil, actually. It is a tulip. It's cost a fortune. This is, like I said, a beading one. It's one that I use for bead weaving. Oh, don't do that because it is actually really, really sharp. Like, really sharp. It just, this thing's sharper than a blooming pinhead. Put it this way, you stab yourself with that, you know about it. It's only a small one as well, there's different sizes. And it's a brand named Tulip. And from what I can remember, I remember buying this and it cost quite a considerable amount of money. And I wouldn't say I trashed it, but because I use it for journaling, for poking my holes in my journal, I've bent it. I don't think it's showing up on camera, but I have actually bent the blade on it. Oh, you can see it there, it bends upwards. Not that it makes any difference, because when I'm bead weaving, I've still got to get in and wriggle around and everything. But yeah, I bought this about, 2019, so 5 years, about 4 years ago. So way before I started down the scrapbooking, journaling, you know, junk journaling and what have you route. And I really wish I knew then what I know now, because I probably wouldn't have bought this one. I'd have bought one of these and done the same thing. And it actually come in that box. And I just kept the box and I stand it up in there. Which is handy because in my pen holder, my scissors just sit in the top of it. But yeah, I keep it in that box and then I don't lose it, because of it only being a small one, it does get lost quite easily. And it cost a fortune, I think. I kid you not, I think it cost me probably around 30 quid. Yeah. So, but like at that particular stage in time, I was heavily into bead weaving and everybody needed one of these pokey tools. In fairness, I did need one, but I didn't need that brand of one, but it's the top brand. But anyway. But yeah, so there you go, guys. Them's my other one, the other little bits that I got. But this, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's not really heavy either. Put it this way. Well, it's not light. Don't drop it on your feet. I wouldn't like to drop it on my toes or out like that. But, to be honest, guys, if you keep your packaging, or even if you keep it out on your desk, keep your packaging in the box, or even just the box. And if you're going anywhere, like on holiday or a little retreat or whatever, take that with you. You could seriously pack that up and take it with you. You can just shove it in your suitcase as well. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. Seriously cannot rave about it enough. It's just awesome. Love it. And I am well aware that this video is probably absolutely boring and pants because it's not the usual style video that I do, but like I said, I have had a couple of days of getting up extremely early, along with not long since coming back off holiday, and we haven't had any rest since coming back off holiday, so all that's catching up with us. It were a 6-hour drive up there, 6-hour drive back home, and yeah, we're both absolutely exhausted. And then yesterday morning, third man had to be at one of our local hospitals at 8:30 a.m. 8:30 blooming a.m. his appointment were for his pre-op. Not sure. Really, it's been no, you won't know. It's been 3 weeks, so you won't know. I don't think anyway. Not sure. But anyway, a few weeks ago we went to see the consultant, stroke surgeon, and she's given the go-ahead to do the his ileostomy stroke bag reversal. So they're not going to do anything about his hernia because it's that big. There's a danger if they shove it back in and sort it out, it might rupture somewhere else and he'll end up with another one that's more dangerous. The one he's got now is perfectly fine. It will not pose any threats at all to his health. It's safe as is, just cosmetically it looks like he's pregnant at one side. But other than that, the hernia's fine. And also, thankfully, almost November, March, April, almost 2.5 years after his emergency ileostomy, which resulted in, I don't know if you can see, part of his bowel being brought outside of his stomach, so that he has to have a bag attached to him, all these bits go in there, and they're going to reverse it and pop it back in and sew him up so everything's back to normal. So yeah, yesterday he went for his pre-op, and they're suspecting sometime around June this year for the actual operation, so not long. We are slightly kind of like, yes, we've waited long enough, but also, oh my god, so soon, and oh my god, what if, and oh my god, oh no. Yeah. So anyway, stress levels are at an all-time high at the moment. That including tiredness, including other bits of exciting stuff that are going on in the background that I cannot say yet because it's not my place to make it official. No, Coffee Bean is not here yet, grandbaby number 4. Although he won't be far off. We've just done about 5.5 weeks till due date. But there is a lot of buzz and excitement going on around Coffee Bean and his mama and whatever at the moment. So, yeah. Like I said, stress levels are high, excitement levels are high, and I'm absolutely exhausted. Physically and mentally. And I'm going to go because I'm babbling, I'm rambling. But I will be back again soon with a couple more videos because I am well aware that I have not done a tutorial Thursday for this month. Today is Thursday. We are in the second Thursday of the month, and I do tutorial Thursdays on the first Thursday of every month. So you're probably looking at next Thursday. I will film it sometime this week or weekend and get it sorted for next Thursday, and then you'll only, a short period of time waiting for next month. Next month I will do on time. And then hopefully everything will get back to normal after that. I also have a series coming up of a let's make a journal. We're going to make a junk journal out of junk. So no digikits involved, no printables, actual junk mail, junk. 1 second, let me get my bag. This is a bag that I have been using to collect an absolute ton of stuff, junk. And this, my dear friends, is what we shall be using. Yep. So we have a Domino's pizza flyer thing. We have a envelope out of junk mail, return envelope with a window. Out of junk mail, we have a legal and general, more junk mail. Not even been opened, so there's stuff inside there as well. I'm just going to slice. I'm not going to pull it up. I'll slice along the top. We have that. We have. Oh, looks like more envelopes with. That's not an actual stamp. That's actually a cheat. It's not an actual stamp. It's printed on his stamp. But yeah. Then we have another one, and we have just a brown paper envelope that the letter came home from school in. So we'll be using that. What else have we got? Some card envelopes from Shell. Over at Shell's CCC. I will not show you that side of it because it has my address on it. These have been kept actually because of the washi tape on them. I store a washi tape and I will be using it. But these are the cardboard envelopes. So they're the envelopes that have the card attached inside, and I kept them for the card. So I'll probably be using the card. Might even use the card as the journal cover. Create a hard journal. I don't know yet. And then we have, I'm not going to show too much more, but then we have a, what on earth is this? I've no idea. Something to do with furniture. 120th Edmondson's furniture sale. We have Dixie World, sorry. Takeaway menu. We have a Zorba menu. Takeaway menu. And then, plenty. Farm foods, Taskers. Oh gosh, what else? There's all sorts. So like I said, guys, literal junk. Actual junk mail. And we are going to make a journal with it. And then, on top of all that, I have some Amazon packaging, which I kept because I am unsure whether or not I'm going to use the packaging to make a cover or not. I don't know. We shall see. What else have we got in here? Oh, we have the front and back of some yogurts, some more junk mail, and I have quite a few bits more elsewhere. So yeah, we're going to make an actual journal from junk, an actual junk journal from junk. Yeah, and it's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be a glue book junk journal. But I'll go into that in more detail later on down the line in other videos. And I've saved these as well. I got some socks, new socks. They're like, I can't remember the name of them. But anyway, they're like ankle socks. I don't trainer socks, whatever. But they come on these cards, and I just thought the cards were quite an awesome shape. So, you know, unique, quirky shape. So I can, and they're really thick, actually. No, well, if I cut that off, it'd go through there. I wonder how easy that'd be to emboss. Never mind, I'll give that a try later anyway. I've got several of them. I've got some envelopes as well. We came home to some cards on the table because we went on Saturday, and then on Sunday was Mother's Day. That's my daughter. So when we came back last Saturday, our anniversary was on the Tuesday whilst we were away. So when we came back last Saturday, there were cards on the table for anniversary Mother's Day. and there was also 2 bunches of flowers too, bless them. But yeah, so all that will be going into this journal too. So we are almost at 50 minutes, and once again, like I said, I've rambled, so I am going to go. And normal videoing will resume soon, where I don't ramble as much. But everybody wanted a video, and I wanted to show this off. I love it. Can't get one. Can't get one before I decide to go back and buy them all. I'm so tempted. I'm just buy one for all kids. They're awesome. But yeah, I'm going anyway. I've said enough. Right, so... But seriously, guys, I highly, highly, highly recommend one of them. If all you want is one just to sit on your desk for doing simple little things like tags and stuff like that, then get one. Seriously, get one. Even if it's only for cutting a tag shape out like I did, then go and get one. Really do recommend it. It's awesome. I love it. You'll be seeing it more often, just sat probably out of frame when I've sorted my desk out. I'm going to find it a new home here on the desk permanently. Right, so I am going for the millionth time. I will see you later. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.